My name is Kaustubh Khanke. I'm a senior product manager for AWS Artificial Intelligence. Today, I'm excited to talk to you about the real-time machine learning analytics of Contact Lens for Amazon Connect. With these real-time capabilities, you can enable contact center supervisors to detect customer experience issues during live calls and resolve them faster. We will start this presentation with a quick introduction to Amazon Connect and Contact Lens. After that, we will dive into how real-time analytics of Contact Lens can address challenges faced by contact centers. And finally, we will share some resources on how you can get started in using Contact Lens. Amazon Connect can help you deliver the future of contact center experiences today, while keeping you ahead of your customer needs. With Amazon Connect, you get one application with drag and drop self-service configuration for workflows, agent management, routing, natural and personal IVR, and real-time analytics. Based on a recent Forrester research study, customers are reducing system administrator effort by up to 60% with Connect. Many of the machine learning capabilities are built right into Amazon Connect to improve agent and contact center efficiency. Amazon Connect also has flexible scale with pay-as-you-go pricing. You can scale your omnichannel contact center up and down from tens to tens of thousands of agents, only paying for what you use for both voice as well as chat. You can also lower your costs and save up to 80% compared to traditional contact centers. As you can see, Amazon Connect is innovating quickly with over 168 major feature launches since we got started in 2017. This past reInvent, we launched 5 new capabilities in Amazon Connect: Wisdom, Voice ID, Contact Lens Real-Time, Tasks, and Customer Profiles to help you and your agents get more productive. As of last month, Apple Business Chat for Amazon Connect is now generally available. Other recent launches include an out-of-the-box chat UI for your website, real-time insights into voice call, chat, and task activity, and 26 Latin America telephony rate reductions. For this session, let's dive into one of the major launches from this list, Contact Lens. Contact Lens is a set of machine learning capabilities that enables businesses to analyze customer conversations. Using Contact Lens, you can categorize your customer contacts by creating rules based on keywords mentioned by customers, agents, or both. You can create categories for scenarios like competitor mentions, regulatory disclosures, and script compliance. All contacts that meet the specified criteria for these scenarios get labeled. This labeled data is included in an analytics file in your Amazon S3 bucket. With Contact Lens, you can conduct fast, full-text search on call transcripts to troubleshoot customer issues. You can search for contacts based on certain keywords, sentiment scores, and other call characteristics such as non-talk time. As a part of an enhanced contact detail page, you can also identify call drivers, discover new issues, evaluate sentiment, and identify agent coaching opportunities. Contact Lens uses machine learning to automatically detect and redact sensitive information such as names, addresses, credit card information, and social security numbers. These are redacted not only from the call transcripts, but also from the audio recordings themselves. All these Contact Lens capabilities are available as a part of an out-of-the-box integrated experience within Amazon Connect. You can access them with just a few clicks without the need for any technical expertise. Let's dive into each of these key capabilities a little further. With the automated call categorization, you can look for presence or absence of keywords and phrases uttered by customers, agents, or both. This can be done at the beginning, end, or during the length of the entire call. You can then tag your calls based on the specified rules to avoid having to use contact wrap-up codes or contact issue codes. Supervisors can categorize calls based on three matching techniques: exact matching, semantic matching, and pattern matching. With exact matching, contact lens only looks for keywords or phrases exactly as you have specified them. On the other hand, supervisors can use semantic matching in contact lens to categorize calls that contain phrases with similar meaning, even if they are not mentioned explicitly during the category definition. This can be achieved through a machine learning based intent matching model that is trained to understand the context and meaning of the keywords specified in the category definition. For example, a supervisor could enter "Thanks for your help" or "I am grateful for your help" in the definition of a category called politeness. With semantic matching, the new machine learning based categorization can now understand that a call containing "Thank you for your assistance" is similar in meaning to "Thank you for your help" or "I am grateful for your help." Since it has established that the intents of the words match, contact lens will tag the call with the label politeness. Separately, contact lens can also categorize calls using pattern matching. This pattern matching is based on regular expressions. For example, a business may want to separately organize calls that are related to the word credit and the word credit card. They can define a pattern to categorize calls by stipulating that the word card should not occur within one word of credit. This will clearly separate any mentions of credit card from mentions of the word credit alone. Contact Lens is also tightly integrated into Amazon Connect's contact search capability. You can use the contact search page to look for calls analyzed by Contact Lens. Contact Lens allows you to search based on words or phrases present in the call transcripts, contact categories that you've defined, sentiment score, and non-talk time. With Contact Lens enabled, you also get an enhanced contact detail page. After searching for a call, you can review entire call transcripts and only listen to the most relevant portions of the call when necessary. You can even see customer and agent sentiment for every speaker turn. Graphs are also available to see the change of sentiment throughout an interaction. For example, you can see if an agent was able to convert a customer with negative sentiment into one with a positive sentiment. You can also find out which calls had silence of more than 5 minutes. These are all important indicators of customer experience that help you improve the quality of service for your business. With Contact Lens, you can also redact sensitive information such as names, addresses, credit card details, and social security numbers. Like I mentioned, redaction removes sensitive information from both call transcripts as well as audio recordings. Based on your need, you can decide who is granted permission to access the redacted information and the unredacted information. Since our launch, we have continued to hear positive feedback from several businesses that have already adopted Contact Lens. We have also heard feedback from businesses regarding some challenges that they continue to face. One such challenge is that businesses cannot proactively identify customer experience issues and resolve them before the customer hangs up the call. This is due to a lack of real-time insights during live calls. Historically, contact center supervisors have listened to a small subset of live calls to spot customer experience issues. But they don't have a complete picture of issues occurring in the contact center today. With limited knowledge of ongoing customer experience issues, supervisors cannot proactively step in and assist their agents. As a result, customers leave calls dissatisfied with their experience. In situations where agents need to transfer a call to another agent or a supervisor, customers often have to repeat themselves. This can frustrate customers and further contribute to a negative experience. To solve these problems, businesses spend months of custom work to integrate and maintain tools that are complex and expensive. Customer experience issues aren't detected, or worse, are incorrectly identified, causing frequent false alert. All of this leads to a breakdown of customer trust. They get frustrated and eventually leave the service or cancel their accounts. Contact Lens can help you address these challenges. In the past, you could only analyze completed call recordings with Contact Lens. Now, you can also get real-time call analytics that enable supervisors to detect and resolve customer experience issues during live calls. With the automated contact categorization capability of Contact Lens, you can create rules to track customer experience issues and trigger real-time alerts to supervisors. The real-time alerts for live calls are then delivered in Amazon Connect's real-time metrics dashboard. This makes it easy for supervisors to identify critical calls that need their attention. Supervisors can then provide guidance to the agents and assist them in addressing the customer experience issues during the live call. Let's dive deeper into each of these steps. With the automated contact categorization capability, Contact Lens can tag live calls based on your specified criteria. Scenarios like escalation requests, account cancellations, and competitor mentions can be tracked as categories. For example, for a category on escalation requests, you can specify keywords like talk to your manager or speak with your supervisor. Once you have created a category with keywords and defined rules for it, Contact Lens will look for matching phrases in real time. When the rules for a real-time category are met on a customer call, Contact Lens will alert supervisors in Amazon Connect's real-time metrics dashboard to notify them of the issue. From a list of alerts on the dashboard, a supervisor can identify which calls are of the most concern by reviewing the names of the categories that were hit on a particular call. The supervisor can listen in to hear a customer's issue during a live call. They can also refer to a real-time transcript, which includes both customer and agent sentiment. Using the transcript and the customer sentiment trend, they can quickly get up to speed to assess the appropriate action. Once a supervisor has identified a real-time issues, there are a few different ways that they can help. Supervisors can reach out to an agent via chat to ask them if they need assistance with a customer's issue. They can provide guidance to the agent on how to solve the problem based on their own expertise. Supervisors can also send links to knowledge base articles, help pages, or other resources for an agent's reference. If a supervisor realizes that the situation requires additional remediation, they can get the call transferred from the agent and assist the customer themselves. The live call transcript eliminates the need for customers to repeat themselves. The supervisor can quickly read the transcript and jump right to addressing the customer's issue rather than asking the customer to describe the issue all over again. With the supervisor's assistance, the customer's issue can thus be resolved in real time, which helps maintain the customer's trust. Contact Lens surfaces critical insights for our customers. Customers like Accolade, Traeger, and Intuit are among many others that are using contact lens to analyze their Connect calls today. They have been able to uncover emerging trends, gather insights, and simplify agent workflows. We are excited to see how you are able to also improve your experience using the capabilities of contact lens. Now let's talk about how easy it is to set up contact lens in your Amazon Connect contact center. To get started, you have to use the drag and drop interface of contact flows in the Amazon Connect UI. You begin by adding a set recording and analytics behavior block to your contact flow if you haven't already added that. You then configure contact lens in the settings for this block. The first step in this configuration is to turn on call recording for both the agent as well as the customer. Agent and call recordings are both required for using contact lens. Hence, these are prerequisites for using contact lens. The next step is to select the Enable Contact Lens for Speech Analytics checkbox. Once you've selected that checkbox, you then get the opportunity to choose between either post-call analytics or real-time and post-call analytics modes. With post-call analytics, contact lens only analyzes call recordings after a call has completed. Whereas with the real-time and post-call analytics mode, you get the added advantage of using real-time analytics while all live calls are ongoing. You can switch back and forth between these two modes anytime. Once you've selected the mode, the next step is to select the language of the calls that are being analyzed. Languages that are supported include English, Spanish, French, German, Arabic, Hindi, and many more. After selecting the language, the final step is to determine if you want to redact sensitive data from your call transcripts and audio recordings. If you want to do that, you can select the Redactive Sensitive Data checkbox. And that's it. You are now ready to use contact lens in your contact center. All the calls that pass through the configured contact flow will be analyzed by contact lens. You can view the output in the contact detail page by using contact search to find calls that are analyzed by contact lens. If you wish to customize your experience outside of the Connect UI, contact lens output is also available after a call has completed in a JSON output file. This output file contains the turn-by-turn transcript and conversation characteristics such as non-talk time, interruptions, and loudness. Contact lens also offers a real-time API that can be leveraged for use cases like real-time supervisor alerts and passing transcripts from one agent to another during call transfers. If you haven't tried Amazon Connect yet, you can sign up for free, log into the AWS console, answer a very few short questions, claim a phone number, and start taking calls before we even finish the slide. Once you're signed in, you can try out Amazon Connect and all the different Connect features like customer profiles and tasks. If you're excited about our new agent productivity capabilities that are currently in the preview phase, you can test out Amazon Connect Voice ID and Amazon Connect Wisdom. Finally, we have a number of great resources to help you create, deploy, and optimize Amazon Connect, like our new training modules. You can also talk to an AWS IQ expert. And with that, we have arrived at the end of this presentation. Thank you for giving us this opportunity to talk to you about contact lens for Amazon Connect. Please complete the session survey so that we get your feedback about this session. Thank you.